Gamers, let's be honest, we've all blamed our controller for missing that perfect shot. But what would happen if your controller was too good for you? Today we're diving into the Hex Gaming Ultimate Pro controller. A controller that is so customizable, it might just file your taxes for you if you ask nicely. This controller seriously might be smarter than me. Let's see if this Pro controller can turn your potato aim into precision. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Anton, a power engineer, industrial mechanic, and a Red Seal electrician. We cover all kinds of products and topics in an approachable way for the average everyday person. I'm glad you found us. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. We love controllers on this channel. We've reviewed a ton of them, and my personal favorite is the Hex Phantom. This has been my daily driver for a long time. So when Hex Gaming released their newest Pro controller, I had to give it a try. Now this isn't your average controller. The Hex Gaming Ultimate Pro took everything that you already loved about your Hex Gaming Ultimate controller and turned it up to 11.
11, exactly. One louder.
This is like your Swiss Army knife of game gear. It's even got Hall effect joysticks, which basically means like no stick drift, like ever. That's right, your aim today is locked in like a sniper on Red Bull. So if you're ready to toss your regular old DualSense controller and move to something that's way smarter than you, then this is the video that you've come for. But I'm getting so far ahead of myself, we haven't even unboxed it yet. So let's do that right now. The keen observer will have hurt myself here. The keen observer will notice we've got two boxes. That's because one of these boxes has the Hex Gaming Ultimate Pro controller and the other, wow. Now you guys know why I go through controllers so often. I drop them on the floor randomly. That can't be good for that controller. Luckily, the suitable replacement is here. And as I was saying, I've got two of these. One of these is the Ultimate Pro controller. That's hopefully this guy. I think I opened the wrong one here. And one of them is a brand new controller. I'm super excited to try that one. That one's in a different video. So after you've checked this video out, be sure to check out that one because I know you're gonna love both of these controllers. Now I'll show you guys first. There's not much to see there, but we've got these guys, which I'm not sure what those are. Hopefully they're not valuable. We've got a hard case, and then inside here there's not much else, but if we lift this out, there is a hex guide, there is some instructions, there's some safety information, and a Hex Gaming manual. Obviously all this stuff is stuff that I don't typically read, so I don't expect you to, because we're gonna figure out how this thing works together anyway. First thing I want to look at is these little guys. I think, let me just pull this out. This is a charger adapter, and there is an instruction manual here that says a charging station extension stand instruction. So if you have the charging station for the regular DualSense controller, then this gives you a little extender thing, presumably so that it fits with the back buttons on it, because these controllers are not the same dimensions as the DualSense controller, which you'll find out really quickly. So comes with a couple of those so that you can use that charging stand. But this is what we really came for. And again, there's not a lot to see. So we'll open that in a second. Got that guy there. Some rubber stuff, a very long USB cord. It even comes with the programming dongle. You guys can see that guy there. So we'll talk more about this programming dongle in a minute, but it's important to know that has it. And that's everything that's inside this case. Now let's get our first look at the controller itself. Oh, it's already trying to turn on. That is it. Check that bad boy out. Now the first thing you're gonna notice is that this does not have any thumbsticks on it. That's because we have customization overload. We've got 8 hot swappable thumbsticks. Of course they're hot swappable. We've got concaved. We've got domed. That's with your dome mushroom top. We've got short concave. Look at that. Look at that. I put that beside there. Boom. Short concaved. We've got more short concaved. We've got short mushroom top. We've got more short concave. We've got more tall mushroom top. We've got another tall concave. 8 different thumbsticks with different heights and different configurations so you can do whatever you want. You want a tall mushroom top? Yeah, you can have that. You want a short mushroom top? Yeah, you can have that too. So now we've got our ultimate FPS gaming setup right there. You want equal height thumbsticks designed for, you know, your more traditional setup that you're used to with your regular DualSense. Yeah, we've got that too. So you've got your regular DualSense, but don't forget about these extra wide thumbsticks. Hold on, let me get these on here. Boom. Super wide topped concave for your pleasure thumbsticks that increase the precision and the grip and the comfort. You can mix and match like a mad scientist. When you're not using them, they all stow away in this handy little case, which we'll put those back in later. I'm not gonna put those back. I'm not gonna put those back right now. On to the triggers. These triggers are wild. You've got these standard, regular DualSense triggers, analog triggers. Those are perfect for all of you experiential players, your adventure gamers, where these things adapt and try to add the immersion level that is unheard of in any other controller. But are you ready for super precise headshots? Simply flip this little switch right there and that little switch right there. And these shorten to 1.5 millimeter mouse click short throw triggers. Listen to that. Both of them do. You want just one? Flip this back. This one's still analog, this one's still clicky. Or boom, both analog again. You have the full customization options right here built into the controller. These things are great for first-person shooters where every millisecond matters. How about 6 different profiles using the profile button right here? This has more personalities than I do. You can set up different profiles for different games based on your preferences. First-person shooting, racing, RPGs, it's all there. With a glowing LED that tells you which profile you're in is like mood lighting for your play style. And yes, it works with PlayStation 5, PC, Android, laptops, and even mobile. So you can flex on your friends in Call of Duty or Clash Royale. It's your choice. What's that you say? Back buttons? Yeah, it's got 4 of them. 4 separately programmable back buttons that allow you to toggle between making that jump shot or just teabagging on your friends. It can do it all with one programmable click, which is easily swapped using the different profiles. Plus, this guy has the latest Hall effect sticks. That's right, no more drift. So these bad boys have no mechanical drag, so in theory, they should never ever drift. And as long as you don't do what I do and drop your controller on the floor while you're making your next YouTube video, these things should last for a long time. Now for our final thoughts, it's important to note the Hex Ultimate Pro isn't just a controller, it's a full lifestyle. It has all of the features that you would ever want on any controller. If you're serious about gaming, or you just want to feel like you're serious about gaming, this is probably the best bang for the buck you can get in any controller. This thing totally delivers. It's customizable, it's responsible, and it's built for sweaty clutch moments. Now, if only it could help me stop rage quitting. And the great news is, if you're not sure which one's right for you, Hex Gaming has a really handy little drop-down menu on their website that shows you the different controllers and options side by side, so you can figure out which one is right for you. This one might not be exactly the one you're looking for. Now, if I have to be critical of this controller, I mean, obviously everything is not perfect. In my opinion, the back buttons on this, the placement is a little bit tough for me. The way that I put my fingers on here, I can easily get these 2 buttons, but these buttons here are a little bit harder to get to, especially when I'm holding the controller. And it's a little bit awkward for me. But the reason I had this controller here is because it has the Extreme Rate back button paddle kit on it, and it even has the new clicky trigger adapter. And many of you guys have probably noticed that there's some similarities here. That's because Hex Gaming and Extreme Rate, they share a lot of stuff. So these clicky triggers, I'm familiar with these because I've used them before in this controller right here. The difference is this controller I had to build. In fact, I spent so much building this custom controller that I could have just bought a ready-made Hex controller for a little bit more. Plus, it has those analog joysticks that this controller will never have because it's just a regular DualSense controller that's been modded to have a lot of the same features that this guy has. So if you're used to the extreme rate back button kit, then this is very, very similar to you. So these are the exact same placement and location of the back buttons on this Hex controller. So that's how you know. If this is the controller for you, that's how you know. It's also got these really great textured grips here that add a lot of grip. If you're somebody who has sweaty hands, then this is something that's going to be really beneficial for you because it's raised enough that it can wick the sweat away, but also provide some grip for you. Overall build quality is totally top notch, and the ability to zero the controller using the included controller zeroing thingy-majigger. Geez, there's so much value here. If this is something you're considering, I will put a link in the description for this guy, including a promo code that will give you an even bigger discount on this. I promise you guys, there's a lot of different controllers out there. I've tried them all, and really, I'm not joking when I say, this is my daily driver. This is the guy that I use every single day. It's very similar. There's a couple differences because it's a different model, but a lot of the features are the same, mostly down to those clicky triggers and the profile switching. The real difference is in the placement of the back buttons, which for me, this one made a little bit more sense, but it is a little bit more money. I don't want to convince you to go to this guy when this is a perfectly acceptable controller and it's a little bit cheaper. Price to value is definitely up there with this set of kit. You can check out the Hex Gaming Ultimate Pro controller in the link down below. Don't forget to smash that like button if you've ever blamed your controller for missing that headshot. And subscribe for more gears and tech reviews that might save that KD of yours, which is, I mean, let's be honest, it's getting pretty bad. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.